Good evening, I'm Charlotte Hayes. This is London TV Tech, our final tech report. The NHS is one of the largest organisations on earth. It processes 1.4 billion digital transactions every month. It holds the health records of 67 million people. It is simultaneously the institution most in need of technological transformation and the institution most exposed when that technology fails. Tonight, the digital NHS. In June 2025, the government came out on top in the spending review with £10 billion specifically allocated to NHS technology and digital transformation as part of a £29 billion funding boost for the health service. It is the largest single technology investment in NHS history. In July 2025, the government published NHS Fit for the Future, the 10-year health plan for England, which identifies 5 transformative technologies as strategic priorities: data, artificial intelligence, genomics, wearables, and robotics. The plan is explicit. Digital will become the default mode of access for most NHS patients. AI will assist clinicians in documentation, triage, and diagnosis. Ambient voice technology and intelligent task automation will reduce administrative burden, and fully AI-enabled hospitals, the plan suggests, are achievable within the decade. NHS organisations are also now required to reserve at least 3% of their annual budget for one-time investments in service transformation, a mandated reallocation designed to ensure that the aspiration for digital transformation is backed by actual spending at the front line. 70% of NHS trusts are expected to have met the core digitisation standards set out in the What Good Looks Like framework by March 2026. The most visible element of the NHS's digital transformation for patients is the NHS app, and by 2028 it is intended to become something dramatically more ambitious than a GP appointment booking tool. The 10-year plan describes it as the full front door to the entire NHS, a personal health assistant integrating genomic data, electronic health records, and data from wearable devices. Patients will be able to self-refer, access test results, manage prescriptions, and coordinate their own care from a single interface on their phones. In diagnostics, the MHRA's AI Airlock regulatory sandbox is testing a new generation of AI-powered clinical tools. The second phase, running through 2025 and into 2026, includes 7 technologies: AI-powered clinical note-taking, advanced cancer diagnostics, eye disease detection, and obesity treatment support systems. These are not speculative research projects. They are actively being tested for regulatory approval in the NHS environment. Virtual wards, where patients receive acute-level care at home, supported by remote monitoring technology, are also expanding, shifting recovery and monitoring out of hospital beds and into community settings. For a health service under chronic capacity pressure, the potential is significant, but as technology becomes more central to NHS operations, the cost of technology failure becomes more severe. And the NHS's record on cybersecurity is one of the most sobering chapters in the story of the digital health service. We reported earlier in this series that King's College Hospital NHS Foundation Trust in Denmark Hill, South London, has confirmed that a patient's death has been linked to disruption caused by the 2025 cyber attack on the health service. That is not a statistic. It is a consequence and a warning about what happens when critical health infrastructure is inadequately protected. NHS digital leaders have responded. A new voluntary cybersecurity charter for suppliers has been developed, asking technology companies working with the NHS to keep their systems patched and in support, maintain compliance with the Data Security and Protection Toolkit, and conduct board-level exercises on how they would respond to a cyber incident. A National Cyber Security Operations Centre provides surveillance capabilities across the network. The honest assessment is that the NHS's cyber vulnerability is structural. Much of the infrastructure runs on legacy systems that were not designed to be connected to the internet. As the health service digitises rapidly, the attack surface grows. The ambition and the risk are scaling at the same rate. £10 billion, 5 transformative technologies. An NHS app that by 2028 will be the front door to the entire health service. AI reading cancer scans, patients monitored at home, and a cyber landscape that demands as much attention as the technology it is being asked to protect. The digital NHS is not a future aspiration. It is being built right now, in hospitals across London, in research labs, in regulatory sandboxes, in boardrooms making decisions about which systems to replace and which to protect. It will determine how well this country cares for its people for decades to come. That brings our tech series to a close. 5 reports: the AI revolution, the fintech story, the silicon race, the safety summit, and the digital patient. Technology is not separate from London's story in 2026. It is embedded in all of it, in how we invest, how we govern, how we bank, and how we heal. From London TV Tech, I'm Charlotte Hayes. Good evening.